Welcome back, everybody, to Blast Process 2. I'm Jintatsu. I will be covering the next couple games for you guys. With me here is MyTwoDogs, who's going to be running Rambo 3 for us. So I'll send it over to you, brother.
Cool, thanks, man. What's up, everybody? I am My2Dogs, and this is Rambo 3. This is an early Sega Genesis game, 1988, I believe. So I'm here at like this little title screen because before I start, I got to explain the first glitch that I'm going to do. And the first glitch happens during the demo play if you don't hit start. So Rambo 3 has what I call chain explosions, which is pretty much what it sounds like. And that's where Rambo can set off an explosion, and that explosion can set off another explosion that blows up something else, and so on and so forth. But what's interesting is that the game has a Boolean flag in it that when a chain explosion starts, a flag is set so that enemies can no longer shoot or throw grenades. When the chain explosion ends, enemies are allowed to shoot and throw grenades again. So what we're going to do is we're going to reset the game here, and we're going to watch the demo because luckily for us, Demo Rambo sets off a chain explosion. But when the chain explosion starts, I'm going to hit the start button and cut back to the menu, which means the chain explosion never finished, so the Boolean flag never gets reset, so no enemies will be allowed to shoot at me. At least not until stage 4. So Demo Rambo is going to blow up this truck, and right here, Demo Rambo is going to set this chain explosion off, and I'm going to hit start. So we're going to go to options. We don't want enemies to shoot at us, not because it makes the game easier. It's because if enemies can shoot at us, we have to take these zigzag paths through the stage to manipulate where enemies spawn, and also to like get enemies to throw grenades. Because if Rambo gets hit, he dies, and his death is like he pauses and he does like a ugh animation. But if enemies can't shoot at us, we don't have to zigzag anymore. We can just take straight paths to the exit. We also put it on easy because it's an early Genesis game. A lot of enemies on the screen can cause lag. So we put it on easy because the only difference between easy, normal, and hard is how many enemies draw. And less enemies, less lag. We give ourselves 5 lives because why not? We will take a couple of intentional deaths, but with 5 lives just for safety. All right, so we're going to start. I'll show you the little intro here. For those that don't know their Rambo lore, Colonel Troutman is the only person Rambo trusts. He's in that green Jeep in Afghanistan, and he's just been captured by the Russians. And Rambo is the only dude man enough to go get him. Soviets intercepted Troutman's team just over the border. Only you can help him, Rambo. All right, we need a countdown. Little music cue. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So bomb management is a pretty big part of this game, and it takes 3 bombs to blow up a wall. So I'm going to run here, and I'm going to shoot this wall, set 2 bombs down, and then keep shooting the wall to save a bomb. This is going to be the first boss. Helicopters always move to the top right away, and 1 fully charged shot will take them out. So there we go. Done and done. That's the end of stage 1. This is going to be a pretty quick run. Mash, mash, mash. This is stage 2. This used to be a big reset point, but with enemies not shooting, it's pretty easy. We hug this top wall because there's supposed to be a gray box there that we can't run through. But if we hug that top wall,
Okay, yeah, try. Because somebody is on 5, apparently.
Yeah, I think we got it to work with 3.
3?
Is that what I just did?
Okay, I think we're back.
Hey! All right, sorry about that.
I'll restart this timer for you.
It's no worries. All right, so this is stage 3. People didn't miss much. What I was saying is that bombs are a big part of the run, and there's only 2 ways to get bombs, and that is to blow up guard towers, which is way too slow, or to stab people. But when you stab people, they don't always drop bombs. So we're going to set up a double stab to increase our chances that they drop bombs. We want them to be what I call MCs, because bombs, they got more rhymes than the Bible's got psalms. If they don't drop bombs, they're busters, so that's pretty good. We got 11 bombs. We need just a few more. I'm going to set up another double stab there. Oh, there's a bomb drop. We're going to go back for it, because why not? It takes 3 bombs to blow up a wall, so 3. We're going to set down 2 here, and we'll use our charged bow and arrow to blow up the wall there. We're going to take a safety step here to fight this tank. You can kill this tank with 2 charged shots without moving if you're fast enough, but marathon and all. This is stage 4. This is where you need most of your bombs, and it's also a big reset point. I think we need just a few more, so we're going to stab this guy. Aw, he sucks. Bombs have bigger hitboxes on the top and than they do on the bottoms and the sides. So if I'm going to blow up something above me, I can set the bomb further away. But if I'm going to blow up something below me or beside me, I got to set the bomb closer. So a big part of this stage is where you place your bombs. And if you set your bombs in the right spot, you can get through the stage quickly. So like here's a good example. I'm going to set my bomb here way away from those boxes. But those I had to be way closer to. So we're going to get over here. We're going to clear out some of these dudes to help reduce lag. We're going to stab another guy because we're a few bombs short. All right, that should be enough bombs to get us through the run. So up here, I'm going to set off a chain explosion, which means enemies are going to be allowed to shoot at me again. Also with these rooms is that if Rambo gets too far away from these boxes, the hitbox will unload and the chain explosion won't complete. I mean, it'll end, but it won't blow up all the boxes. So we got to shoot this gray box. We keep the top half of the explosion off screen for lag reasons. So again, here, I'm going to set the bomb, and then I'm going to kind of hang out just a little bit to keep those hit boxes loaded so that all of those crates blow up and I get my 56%. We're going to run back now. We got to do the second half of the stage. There's really only 2 more rooms with crates. We're going to try to get a swag kill here. Ah, nice. Oh, I missed that guy. I missed the easiest dude. The next bombs, we have to place bombs in just the right spot, and if we do, we'll be able to blow up 4 crates with 1 bomb. So 2 bombs will be able to blow up all 8 crates. But if you set the bomb in the wrong spot, you'll miss them, and I'll have to shoot them with my machine gun. So there's a lot of resets there. We got to run up this hallway first. Kind of line yourself up with the shadows, and it's not a big deal. This guy here, going nowhere. And another one. Now, we need to kind of shoot these doorways from a distance, because if we get too close, you can see they won't blow up. Like that bomb should be good. And that one should be... Is that one too high? Yeah, see, so there I missed those 2. And now we got to shoot them with machine guns, which is way slower. It would be a reset normally. But you can tell you got them all if you're at 88%. And now we're going to run to the exit door where there are a couple of helicopters we can blow up, and then the door. I'm going to go over here. Up this little path. These stages are set up like mazes. It's not a very difficult maze, but on a casual playthrough, it can take you a little bit of time to figure out where to go. Or even really what you're supposed to do. Hit ratio is maybe not the best explanation of what's going on. Kill a couple guys here to reduce lag. Shoot this wall. Now, we don't want to shoot these helicopters because they flash when you shoot them, and flash creates lag. So we're just going to set down some bombs. And again, some more bombs. We're going to charge up a bow and arrow, but we have to wait just a little bit because that door has invincibility for a little bit longer than you would think after you get 100%. So if we hug this bottom wall, we should be able to run right underneath this tank. Not a big deal. This is where putting the game on easy comes in. On normal and hard, there's a lot of enemies in this section, and a lot of enemies and a lot of helicopters equals a lot of lag. So here we're going to dodge this tank. We're going to hug this wall. Kill this guy. And if we take this line right about here, everybody should miss me. Including, he should shoot, but he should miss. This tank should miss. I'm going to cut across and get this guy. And if I do this right about here, I should get both of those guys. This is the boss at this stage. Well, the sub-boss. These doors are going to open 7 times. So that's 1, 2, 3. After this, there's going to be 2 helicopters. 4. And if the second helicopter cooperates with me, that was 5. I should be able to get out in 2 shots. 6 and 7. It mostly cooperates, but not always, so we'll see. Again, helicopters always move to the top right, and a fully charged shot will take them out. So we charge right. And bam, got it. Easy enough. And this is the last stage. It's a pretty short game. We get to free Colonel Troutman. There's a shortcut in here in which we need the 2 bombs, but it may not blow open because we had to pause the game and fix a connection error, and I think the shortcut is linked to a global timer, but I'm not 100% sure. Sometimes the shortcut doesn't work, and I haven't been able to figure out why. But I notice if I pause the game and stuff, that's usually when it fails, so we'll see. If not, we'll just go the long way. Not a big deal. I'm going to cut this line here. Take out this guy, take out this guy, take out both of those dudes. 2, 3. So this is the shortcut wall. Fingers crossed. And it works. So I have no idea. Now, if I do this right, I can shoot around this corner of this wall. Just like that. I don't know why I can shoot around the wall like that. I can avoid this guy, and I can avoid his friend right here. No big deal. And we just head on up to Colonel Troutman's prison room, which is at the top. Which I believe is the next door. And just like that, once he's free from the cage, he's allowed to run. Nobody even tries to stop him. Now we get to fight a helicopter and a tank. But, as a reference to the movie, if you kill the helicopter crashes into the tank. And time will be when the score pops up. Time. So, when I first started running the game, the time was like 10 minutes and 21 seconds. I've grinded it down to about 9:05. So it doesn't take long to do anymore. Then you get this spectacular ending.
Right on, brother. Well, GG. I apologize for the tech issues, but it was still an awesome run.
Hey, no worries, man. Shit happens.
Any final words you'd like to say before we move on?
I don't know, man. Shout out to Ed2RD. He used to run it with me. And Toe Jam and Earl community. Hoodie 2 Shoes, which you saw earlier. Slab, I think, is probably in chat. Those people. And definitely you guys for having us. You had me on for Rambo. You've had us on for Toe Jam and Earl. Blast the Process is awesome.
Right on. Well, thank you.
Yes, sir.
And for everyone else, we will be back after a quick setup with Axe Battler, Legend of the Golden Axe, run by J?. So stay tuned.